Hi everyone! Today we'll be doing another unboxing video. I have two things today. At first, I have this box that I received a few weeks ago, but I was waiting for it to open it today when I received this big box from Japan, again full of Pokemon figures. And there's some really interesting ones in there, so enjoy watching. By the way, I believe this is a box that was or is a promotion for a new Pokemon movie. It's a super interesting box because it contains a shiny Celebi figure, and that's of course the main reason I wanted to get it. I hope I can get it in focus, yes. Other than that, I think it's just this case inside. We're gonna have a look. So this is what was inside. We got this box that we can open with this pretty little background. Some cardboard cutouts. With a new Pokemon. And some really basic designs, really. It doesn't really want to focus. Yes. But obviously the most interesting part is the Celebi. The Pikachu is already a figure that has been released before, but still a really nice pose. And the Celebi is a pose that has been released before, but never had a shiny version of it, so it's super nice. And as always, when shiny Tomy figures are released, it's always cheaper to get them as quickly as possible when they're first for sale, because obviously people will always want them, so they will become expensive really fast. But that's the first thing. I'm going to open up the other box. So this is what was all inside of the big box. I'm trying to go through this quite quickly, but first I'll show you well, a quick look. Everything is still inside the package. There are some replacement figures here, because some of my own figures in my collection are damaged. There are also some new figures that I can add to my collection. I might show you a quick update at the end, so keep looking. So this is what I unboxed so far. A lot of pretty nice figures. Here I have some Pearly figures. I did not have the Mewtwo and the Genesect yet. Also Pearly shiny Genesect, super nice. Also didn't have the Zekrom and Reshiram figures yet. This one's still in the package, so that's pretty cool. Here's some Pearly and Clear figures. Also really happy that they've been packed inside of plastic bags, so that they won't get damaged, unless these other figures that are just pushed together during shipping. These are still very nice looking. Also a little surprised because this Garchomp is shiny. If you compare it to the other one, you can see it. It's a little darker. Super nice. Thank you for making this one. These are unfortunately a bit more damaged. Some of them even broken. But at least I did not pay a lot for it because it was quite visible on the pictures that they were in bad condition. But it was mostly about this Hitmonlee figure that's basically a repainted version, later released than the original one, and I still didn't have it yet, so I do have another Hitmonlee figure. And well, you might see a comparison at the end of the video. But now I come to my latest box, which was inside the big box, and I'm also really happy to see these figures are also packaged in plastic, because these were really expensive. This is probably the most expensive lot I've ever bought, and that was because there was a little holy grail in them, and I'm going to look for it now. So in between, I'm just going to take this all out. Loads of double figures that I already have, doubles of also a couple of rare figures. I believe there were loads of Gen 1 and 2 figures, which are usually more rare. And then hopefully, yes, I can see it already. Oh my god. It was my holy grail! Shiny Turtwig! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, it's still super nice condition, it seems. Only a little bit of paint loss by its feet. But you know, honestly, I don't really care much about this. It's of course a shame. I know that I'm buying secondhand figures, so people might have, used them, played with them. As long as, overall the figure looks very nice and no damage on its face, and it's not broken, which is of course the most important part. So I'm super happy with this one, and it might actually be the only time that I've ever seen it for sale in Japan, and there's only been 1,000 figures made of these, so this is one of 1,000, and super happy that I finally have it. And yes, it costs a lot of money, but yeah, it's also worth something to complete your collection. I already have Chimchar and Piplup, the shinies, and I got them for relatively cheap, I believe, because nobody else saw that there were shinies in the lot. And this one is a little bit more clear. He is a shiny boy. So, super cool. Going to look at the rest because there's still another figure in here. I believe it's this Gengar, because it looked a little bit like a different color than the Gengar I already have, and I'm not sure about these kind of Gengar figures, these clear Gengar figures, because some of them with a different color. I think this one too, but I'm not 100% sure, because it looks a little bit more orange they can go for a lot of money. During the time that I bought this lot, another Gengar figure was on sale, and it sold for almost $300 US. And I still don't know why, because it's not, as far as I know, a shiny release of the Gengar, because as far as I know there has never been a shiny release of a clear Gengar figure. Here's the normal tour book. You can clearly see that it's a shiny. So yeah, I'll later compare it to the one I have in my collection. So I'm not 100% sure if this is also a really expensive one, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because I don't think I would ever pay so much for one figure because it has a slightly different color than the other one, especially if it's not a shiny. Look, super nice Puppy Dash. Oh my god, I'm so happy that these are all packaged in plastic so they can't damage the break during shipping. Also some really rare ones. Ampharos is pretty rare. Nidorino. I'm going to check later if it's still in good condition, because I hope to get some of my money back by selling all these doubles. And people have been asking me if I'm selling my doubles, and I do, you know, all these extra figures that I have, that I already have in my collection, I sell them, but I mostly sell them to Dutch people because that's the easiest for me, and because I have looked at how much it would cost to ship internationally, and I've sold internationally before, but the shipping prices have gone up recently, I think in the last few years, and they've gone pretty high. I'm not sure it's worth it for a lot of people to buy figures, because it starts at probably like, I think 11 euros or something. So it's not like, oh, you buy 3 figures and then pay 11 shipping. And it's just really expensive. And I don't really know why. Because of some new international shipping rules or something. It's a real shame, because there's a lot of people that collect these, and you know, I don't want to hold them for too long. It's also always nice to get into contact with other collectors, and I found some really great collectors here in the Netherlands and Belgium also. But it would be nice if I can go outside of the Netherlands more, and more into Europe or other countries in the world. Aerodactyl. It's also a really cool thing. Ninetales. Shiny Mega Metagross. I love those colors. These were the last ones. So yeah, it's quite a lot. But super happy because the conditions of these are really good actually. And I might replace some of them with my own. Shortly I will unpack these all, and I always wash my figures, especially these really dirty ones. Look at this one. It's super dirty, and I just want to clean it with a bit of water and soap and see if it looks better. But of course, when something is really damaged or even broken, you can't really fix that. So I have now cleaned all of my figures, and I've added the ones that I didn't have in my collection to my collection. I've removed the glass, so we don't have any reflections. So try looking for my new figures. Of course, my shiny Turtwig in the upper corner in the left. You can find him over there. Now that small collection is complete with shiny Chimchar and Piplup. I also, of course, had the Gengar figure. That's, yeah, you can really see the color difference. I'm still wondering what's so special about it other than the different color. But it's definitely interesting. Other than that, I've added, of course, some pearly figures that I did not have yet. Like Zekrom and Reshiram. Also Celebi and shiny Celebi. So it's pretty nice. And there are a lot of them, so... I hope you like looking at my collection as much as I do. And this is what it looks like now. And right now you see all my doubles. So I will go through them a bit quickly. There's a lot of them again. Some of them are looking very nice, some of them have a bit of scratches. I've cleaned every single one of them, but I still try to figure out how to remove some of the scratches, like on this Wobbuffet figure. This Rapidash unfortunately misses a tail. Other than that, the condition is still pretty nice, so that's a bit of a shame. So all those dirty figures are now pretty clean looking. There's more of them, still drying. Also a few rarer ones like Ninetales, Aerodactyl, Ampharos. And here in this pack are the ones that were really too bad. I couldn't save them. They were really damaged or broken even. So not sure what I'm gonna do with those. And here are all the pretty figures and clear figures that yeah, I've looked through them, which ones were nicer, and I've switched them with the ones I had. And yeah, again, these are extras of mine, and will probably sell them to other collectors. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you haven't, you can subscribe, and I will keep making more videos. If you want a video about a certain team or something, or you have like a question, let me know and I might make a video. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye bye!